Well, welcome back, I guess. I suppose I kind of just disappeared for a bit, at least for over the week, because I'm currently biting my teeth out on Silksong. Specifically on one part. I did not empty my inventory. How utterly foolish. How foolish must one be to make a mistake of such magnitude? That's harvest. That's resources. What resources specifically? Alright, I have a stone cutter now. Where do I place it? Yeah, I think something like over here would be fine. I'm not talking about great. Just fine. There's the bed. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I'll be doing anything too rash in this episode. I've got time, so I can spend a few episodes just doing nothing. Of course, people won't care about that and won't find that interesting. We'll have to do something even in episodes in which I intend to do nothing. Now, I don't know if I already placed the lava down there. It doesn't really matter. Not yet, anyways. It'll get more important later on. When we plan on actually, episode 100. Having agates, such things. But for now, nothing much to do. I could go in the nether, but I'm not that stupid. Like, sure, I don't always make the smartest decisions. But I'm not ready for the nether yet. By a long shot. I have the portal, but that means nothing if I just die immediately after going in there. I plan on entering the nether around episode 50. Maybe earlier, but for that I would need the right circumstances. Black flower, what was it? Torch, no. No, it wasn't torch flower either. Alright, I need the book. No, I think that's red. But black won't hurt either. Also, I'm a bit under the weather, but mostly fine. I don't know why there's a random melon there, but I'll take it. Or a random mouse, I guess. doesn't actually matter. I don't need a horse. On second thought, I never even wanted a horse. Obviously. As you can see from me spending a good minute trying to get on it. No, I never wanted a horse. This wasn't some failed measure, this was just never a measure at all. Let's see here. This is the known world so far. As you can see, we could go more inland here or here. Or drive inland here. Or here. Or here. We could go inland in many places, but yeah. This is the known world so far. We live in a pretty decent bay area. It seems to warp around like this. Which leads to a lake area. Which through a direct river leads to the ocean. This is a shipwreck. This is the Northern Clover Village. This is the Northern Bay Village. The Northern Bay Village. And yes, Northern from my point of view out. This is the Southern Bay Village. And yes, I'm putting lots of markers on the map. Just because I want to. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Honestly though, I don't really know what to do when I'm not out on some form of adventure, but I don't want to always be out on some sort of adventure. Because that would mean always being under death threat. I could finally do the floor of my house. That sounds like a plan. No murder or death or killing in the slightest. Just building a home. Hey, more plants for domestication. Or more of the same. Just more of the same. That's fine too. No problem at all. Yeah, so I'll finally finish up the first the base level of my base. Obviously there's an underground level beneath there, but that's not even close to being done. Because that requires whole different resources. That I would have to acquire over a long-winded mining tour. That wouldn't even involve any real mining. That I wouldn't even know where to put. Do I have... I only need a a singular piece of wood more. This chest is full, this chest is not. Potatoes don't belong in there though. Honestly, I don't know what leek is. I don't need to know what leek is because I'm just not even going to value it enough to create anything with it. Yeah, leek is just not going to get planted. Honestly, I've made a pretty inhospitable area pretty hospitable. With all of my plants and such. This should be around the halfway point of the episode. I wouldn't know though. Why do I have roasted garlic in my chest? Why do I have gravel in my chest? I don't need gravel. It's utterly useless. Even more useless than pumpkins. And I don't exactly have much of a use for pumpkins. Wait, why do I put the... I'm an idiot. But hey, at least I know that. So... I know more than 90% of idiots. Which doesn't actually make me any smarter, just more self-aware. Why am I going in this direction again? I've already been in this direction. I need to go in another direction. But from the base out, I've already been in every direction except in the nether, I guess. But I don't really want to go into the nether. I'm not really ready for that yet. There's one thing No, I don't have the resources for that. Oh wait, I do have the resources for that. Here we go. That doesn't actually solve the problem of not having doors. But it solves half of it. That solves the other half. Meaning we only still need windows. Now I could take out the sand over there. Or I could theoretically just go search for sand somewhere else. I see I've went in the wrong direction. That's fine though. Ouch. That wasn't smart. I did it anyways. What the fuck is going on over there? No, like, genuinely, why is there splat in the middle of the water? What is the meaning of that? I don't see any reason for that to exist. Okay, terrain generation just went crazy here. So now I just dig up this beach and then I make my way back home. Alright, 30 sand should be enough. Which should leave me with exactly enough time to get home. Yeah, there's not really much to do. Paw, nice. Honestly, that's the problem with Let's Plays. You'll always have some more quiet episodes, and people obviously won't watch those as likely as they'll watch the other ones. A friend of mine told me that these Minecraft videos I make are great to falling asleep to though. Can't exactly say anything on that, except trust his word. Well, that's something I can do, not something I can say. I can't exactly force you to trust the word of somebody you've never met. That would be turny. I don't do that. Oh yes, I would. Don't tell anybody. No one needs to know. Lentil. Yes, this is floating. No, I don't care. Because I won't have to see it from below, and neither will you. Now, is there anything left to do? Not really. I'll just store away the pawpaw and say goodbye because... Wow, those are 2 buried treasure maps I can do nothing with. No, that's not the reason I'm saying bye-bye. I'm saying bye-bye because the episode is over. I do hope you enjoyed it though. I know I enjoyed making it. I will see you whenever the next episode comes out. So next Monday. Or if something else comes out before that. So if I beat that one enemy room that still eludes my conquest in Silksong. See you and goodbye.